does Jeanine think is in that box, Caleb?
I don't know, but she's testing Divergent. Searching for the one who can open it.
Find them. Every last one of them.
Coming into this, what made it different than the first film, production-wise?
Production-wise, what made it different? Well, we're outside, and we're shooting in Georgia, so I remember when we were filming the Amity stuff, we were in this town. It was just this little farm town that the way they have it structured, 70% of it has to, can't be constructed upon, has to be, preserved with the forest and everything. And I think we barely got electricity, got a thunderstorm the one night, all the power went out. And so it's just nice to kind of see people in colors, because in Divergent everyone's wearing black and everyone's so serious.
It still has the essence of what the first movie has, but I think the breadth is very different. It's become, I think, a much broader, more kind of generally, not exclusively, but an adult movie, and they've embraced the fact, everyone has embraced the fact that it's a fun, action-packed spectacle movie. It's not simply just like a genre movie. And particularly, I mean, this was true of the first one, but now we have new characters, Naomi Watts, Octavia Spencer coming in. I think what's nice is the backbone of it is actually kind of good performances, which is sometimes that gets lost in action films.
I met Veronica Roth a couple of years ago. I am a huge Divergent fan, and so no, I didn't need to talk about the character because I was very familiar with the character.
Yeah, she wasn't on set too much for this movie, but she obviously plays a huge role. I mean, anytime there was sort of confusion about, because it does stray a little bit from the book, it's a little bit different. Anytime there was confusion on how to bridge those gaps, Veronica was a great source to resort to.
As a fan yourself, is there sort of like a fangirl thrill of being in the world of the book?
Honey, I am a huge fan, and to get the call that I was going to be a part of it, you have no idea.
I think that Tris, because she's divergent and multifaceted again, she is able to answer riddles and solve problems in a way that some of her peers aren't able, simply because their minds are adept to one particular way of thinking. And I think ultimately that's what the beauty of being a divergent is. There's a sense of independency and sovereignty that the other trait or factions don't embody.
Caleb is not actually that confident, because you realize the struggles that are going on underneath, and you can say to yourself, okay, he is dealing with, he's very conflicted inside, and people who are conflicted inside all the time and never really know what they want might not be as confident as someone who thinks, oh yeah, I know what I want, I'm very headstrong, whatever. So it's just, you use those clues to decide who he is.
I think all human beings are obviously multifaceted, and all characters are just human beings, which in their own right are multifaceted as well. So I wouldn't say that being able to define or label or put a certain characteristic in a box helps you to identify with a particular character.
I would always hope to have, to be truthful, to be brave, to be wise, selfless, but take into account that, some people may not possess any of those things or all of those things. But I wouldn't want to be so definable as to where someone would say she is absolutely positively that. I would hope to be a divergent.
I'm not gonna fight you.
Of course you're not. You're gonna fight you.